Meet Richard Black. Richard is the chief of police in Glendale, Missouri, and has been on the Glendale force for over 41 years. He is a husband, a father of 3, and a grandfather of 5. He is also an organ recipient, and his new kidney came from a very special place.
My whole life, since I've been 10, he's had kidney problems, never super severe until more of my adult life, but we used to kind of joke about it, like, someday I'm going to have to give you a kidney, so didn't really think that would really happen, but...
This is Katie Horton, Richard's daughter. Katie gave her dad one of her kidneys. When Richard Black learned his kidneys were failing, he had to begin dialysis. When a transplant became inevitable, Richard says he was humbled by his family's willingness to give.
One, I was very grateful that my wife, daughter, and son all volunteered, and every time I think about it, like I say, it just brings tears to my eyes. The sacrifice that human beings do for each other is just remarkable.
On May 28, 2008, father and daughter were wheeled into operating rooms at St. Louis University Hospital. Each emerged from surgery with a single kidney that should serve them well the rest of their lives. Katie Horton says she is surprised at how quickly she recovered after the surgery.
Yeah, as he said, we checked in on a Wednesday morning, and on Thursday at I think about 2 or 3, I went home, so I was just there about a day and a half. My recovery actually was not bad at all.
Katie still gets emotional when thinking about what she did for her father.
Being able to change the quality of someone's life is a pretty amazing feeling.
Margaret Donnelly, director of the Missouri Department of Health and Senior Services, has experienced firsthand the difference organ donation can make in a family's life. Richard Black is her brother-in-law and Katie Horton her niece. Donnelly says one of the most important steps Missourians can take to become an organ and tissue donor is to sign up for the state's organ donor registry.
So I think that when you think about the opportunities for organ donation, whether it is in the case of my family with both the donor and the recipient living, or if it is upon your death and knowing that again you can give that blessing of another chance at life to someone else after you're gone, it's a really wonderful thing to contemplate, and I hope that everyone seriously considers it and will go to our website or make a call, but make sure that they are on the registry.
Black, who was honored as Missouri Police Chief of the Year in 2009, will retire soon. He looks forward to a retirement free from the dialysis treatments he underwent 3 times a week prior to his kidney transplant. Katie Horton says she is glad to get to do the things with her dad that she did before his kidney failure.
My dad and I used to like to ride bikes together a lot, so we would do that quite frequently, and once he started getting more ill through the kidney failure, that's something that he wasn't able to do anymore, and so it's something that we've been able to enjoy doing again together now that his endurance level is back up and high. So something that we started probably, when I was in college maybe, that we started doing this, and have done it on and off. I keep my bike here so that whenever we want to ride, we can do it together.
The need for organ, tissue, and blood donation is great. According to Donate Life America, more than 100,000 people are currently waiting for a life-saving organ transplant, including more than 1,300 Missourians. Richard Black and Katie Horton hope their story inspires others to sign up for organ donation.
As a recipient of a kidney from my daughter, I want people in Missouri to think about it, to think about what they would do if a member of their family needed a transplant, and then think about what they do if anybody in the state would need a transplant.
Yeah, I would definitely encourage people to sign up to be an organ donor. If you're not able to be a living donor, that's totally understandable, but if there's something in your life that happens, I think that you should have it in writing, have it down, let your loved ones know what your intentions are, that it is important to you, because God forbid if something happened to me, I would want to make sure anything that I had left to give that I could share with others, and I hope that other people have that same insight, that same passion of wanting to help others, because You know, your organs are gifts that when you're gone, you can't take them with you. They don't serve you any purpose, but you can give, you know, a new heart to someone, a lung, you know, a liver, someone who's lived their life in maybe pain for years. You can be that one bright beacon of hope for them. So, and it gives something back to your family too. So while you're gone, a little piece of you is always living on in someone else. And what greater gift is that?
More information about organ and tissue donation and Missouri's Organ Donor Registry can be found at our website, health.mo.gov.